What's up everyone and welcome back to another vlog. And in this episode today, I'm going to be teaching you how to not commit tax evasion. Because let's be honest here, who just loves paying their taxes, right? Who just loves it when this shitty government steals our hard-working money so they can spend it, I don't know, on weapons abroad or on bloody asylum seekers who get really nice hotels, iPhones, jobs for free? So I'm going to be teaching you a tutorial on how to not commit tax evasion. The first step is hiding profits. Now, what that involves is that many businesses, such as shops, might only publish their sale on food or drink, but in reality, they're hiding the real profit margins from the under-counter vapes or the alcoholic drinks which aren't legal in this country. And the government thinks they're only earning like 40,000, so they only charge 19% corporate tax, when in reality they could be earning as high as up to 300,000 and while getting away with not paying 25% corporate tax. Another way that businesses might do tax fraud is claiming expenses that are not real. For example, a business owner might lie about having to spend money on business costs or claim deductions that they are not entitled to reduce their tax bill. For example, a restaurant owner might say that their gas oven is so old that it costs like 2,000 pounds to maintain, and that way the government will feel bad for them and not charge as much tax on them as they really should, because they're bullshitting at the end. And many people commit tax fraud by using illegitimate and fake documents as well. For example, many businesses could be using fake documents that look legitimate to lie about their income, business activity, or personal information, so that the government thinks they are not making as much money as they really are, and that way they charge less tax in the end. And now, I explained 3 concepts, and if you still understand, I'm going to explain another example. Let's just say I had a perfume shop where I sell these lovely perfumes. And now, a typical day of revenue would be making, let's say, £40,000 a day. I'd be making £40,000 a day. And then guess what? The tax company comes up to my shop and says, okay, you need to fill in this very form right here and prove to us that you're owning this much money. So what I can do at the end, I can just purposely break the bank card and tell all my customers you have to pay in cash. And do you know what I can do with that cash? I can take it and hide it underneath my bed. And then at the very last hour of the day, I can get the card machine to work. And from card transactions, I can make maybe like 2,000. And that way the tax people come up to me saying, oh dear, we feel so bad for you. You're not making any money. You know what? We're not going to tax you at all. When in the reality is I'm making £38,000 from cash. And in case if you ever get struck with bad luck and you get in trouble for committing tax fraud, which I just explained to you, don't worry, you can always like run off to somewhere like Belarus or Kazakhstan and drink vodka, because there is no UK extradition. I can't say that word, but you know what I mean. So you won't get the Metropolitan Police chasing your ass while you're in the middle of the Kazakh steppes. Now, I thank you so much for watching this video, and all I'm saying is please do not commit tax fraud. This video was clearly just for jokes and I wasn't giving you any clear instructions. You know, tax fraud is very difficult to get away with and it can land you into serious trouble and you actually end up paying more at the end. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I look forward to seeing you into the next one.